Resorcio, an online bazaar where you can find, share and create resources. Looking for the perfect slide deck to ace a presentation? Need smart templates to get an edge at work? Log in to resorcio.com. On Resorcio, you can find content about nearly every topic under the sun. You can also create and upload content in your area of expertise. From PowerPoints and PDFs to templates and audio, you'll find multiple formats on Resorcio. We're also multilingual, so you have more options at your fingertips. Once you log in, you'll get a bag full of lumens, our virtual currency. With this, you can buy the resources of your choice and get started. Buy, sell and share resources at Resorcio, the online bazaar. Start resourcing today. Resorcio. Find, share, create.
A warm good evening to everyone present here. As you all know that we are gathered here for a free webinar conducted by the content aggregator platform Resorcio in association with Lumina Talent Enrichment Centre for the students preparing and planning to attend Common University Entrance Test, that is the CUET. So before starting the session, I would like to make use of this opportunity to welcome Mr. Dheeraj K R, who is the director of Lumina, also a well-experienced career coach himself. On behalf of Team Resorcio, we welcome you, sir. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome Ms. Sneha, who is an alumni of Lumina. I welcome you on behalf of the entire team for being present here to share your experience with us. Also, I would like to welcome each and everyone present here who has shown interest to attend this webinar. Now, I welcome Ms. Neetu, Senior Team Leader Content at Resorcio, to give the introduction. Welcome, Neetu, ma'am.
Thank you, Rohit. So, good evening, dears. I'm here to explain something about Resorcio. What is Resorcio? Why Resorcio? Resorcio is a participative online space where one can create, sell, or purchase resources in various formats like PowerPoint presentations, audio files, ebooks, sheet music, documents, images, and more on a wide variety of topics. Our one-year-old website has already achieved an impressive feat with 5 lakh registrations and 75 lakh footfalls. Resorcio aims to transform the world of knowledge and education. On our platform, we encourage users to contribute by providing them a space to showcase their creativity. The resource collection on Resorcio includes content on agriculture, economy, history, geography, mathematics, languages, grammar, the various sciences, careers, teaching methodologies, previous year solved question papers, HR activities, personality development and management lessons, engineering, medicine, law, business, commerce, policy making, mythology, arts, customs and traditions, interesting trivia, tourism, cryptocurrency, psychology, and so much more. As you might have noticed, the list is endless. Our idea is to help our users gain insights, information, tools, and templates, both to learn from and to use in their academic course or in their workspaces. All our content is user-generated. So on one hand, you can create resources and put them upon the website and get paid for every resource of yours that is being downloaded. And on the other hand, you can download content created by others. You thus become both the creator and the user, the educator and the learner at the same time. We are also constantly looking to evolve and do our best to help our users in every way we can. As part of this endeavor, we conduct virtual summits to help our user base stay connected with industry experts and get direct insights from them to enhance their careers, skills, and personalities and be successful in their endeavors. Resorcio firmly believes that knowledge only grows as it is shared. So as you all know, this webinar is related to CUET exams, and we have the prominent Talent Enrichment Centre, Lumina, here to help you all out, sharing the tips and the methods to be followed to crack the CUET exam. We sincerely hope this webinar will help you reach your goal. So all the very best to you attendees. Thank you so much. Over to you, Rohit.
Yeah, thank you, Nidhi ma'am, for this wonderful introduction. And now it's time to welcome the man of the hour, Mr. Dheeraj K R, Director at Lumina, to take the stage. I would encourage each and every one of you to clear all your doubts and confusions regarding CUET, central universities, and how to build a strong career, everything from Dheeraj sir. So, sir, please take the stage, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you for your nice words. Rohit, I think we are getting some messages. There are some people who are unable to get into this program. So how can we solve this? So shall I share your number to them?
Sure. Please do share my number, sir. I'll take care of it.
Because there are some people who are interested, but they are unable to get into this. I'll share your number to them.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Please do share it and I will take care of it, sir. You can continue with your.
Yeah. I'm indeed very happy to be in this platform. And I'm so excited to have a relationship with the team Resorcio. And today, our objective is to give you an idea about what actually CUET exam is all about. Do you have any idea, the students in this platform, do you have any idea about the CUET, the term CUET? CUET stands for Common University Entrance Test. We, the team Lumina Talent Enrichment Centre, for the last 14 years, it was established in 2009. And for the last 14 years, we have been conducting entrance coaching for this central entrance for the central universities. Prior to 2022, the central universities. Hello, am I audible to you? Hello?
Yes, sir. That's
Okay. So prior to 2022, every central universities used to conduct their own independent exams. That means if you take Central University of Hyderabad, they used to conduct their own exam. Pondicherry Central University conduct their own exam. Likewise, every central universities used to conduct different exams in different time and different calendar dates. And thanks to Corona, because of the inability to coordinate the exam procedures, the Central University has made a consortium tying up with NTA, National Testing Agency, and they have made a single exam to all central universities in the country. Got my point? So that is called Common University Entrance Test. Okay, so what is the benefit of studying in the central universities in the country? You all may be knowing that we have state-owned universities, which is controlled by the state government. Then private universities controlled by the respective management. Then the central universities, which is directly controlled by the central government. So what is the benefit of studying in central universities compared to other universities? That will be my prior objective today. See, till +2, it is your basic education. So when you go for a higher studies or higher education, it must be completed with quality. So where can we get the quality education? Purely, you will be getting a quality education from central universities when compared to the other universities, state-owned university or the private universities. Because it would tremendously impact your career perspectives, then your social esteem, your outlook, independent thought, everything. It can develop you as an individual with a multifaceted personality. So in India, as I said earlier, there are state-owned universities, central universities. All these places you can pursue your higher education. But my point is, central universities must be given an added preference with respect to the selection of institution for your higher education. Nobody is going to prevent you from getting into a job if you have studied in a central state-owned universities. But definitely there will be an intellectual gap between a person who have studied in a central university and a state-owned university. So that is the quality which is maintained by the central universities. And coming to the financial side, your parents, if you are selected to any central universities in the country, your parents will not have a financial burden on your higher education. So high quality education with a decreased expense. Can somebody operate the PowerPoint, or else I can manage from this side? Yeah, I was talking about all these things. Why is it important to graduate from the central universities? As I said, high quality education with decreased expense. I was talking about this. Okay, you can study in a central university with a very minimum fees. And if you see the motto of the central university, that itself is a high quality education with decreased expense. And students belonging to the meek economic background will be given access to a quality academic education. Next. Yes. And coming to the better funding side, if you see the funding of central universities, it is huge. The fund they are spending for the library facilities, their labs, even the hostels are well equipped with every, everything. And the research facilities, everything is very good in central universities. And these facilities attracts world-renowned academicians and top lectures, allowing students to study from the finest area of that part. You got my point. Because of this funding, the faculties, the trainers will show more interest to learn, teach the students in that campus. And they are autonomous in nature. If you see the central universities, they are autonomous in nature. The institutions of national importance are generally self-governing institutions. You take Delhi University, Banaras Hindu University, Jamia Millia, they all are self-governing institutions. And they deliver program that they believe are relevant to the, acceptable to the national needs. Next slide. Yes. Next. Yeah. So why is it important to graduate from central universities? So if you see the exposure side compared to the state-owned university, I'll give you an example. If you are studying in a university in Kerala, the students to which you are going to mingle will be in and around 20 to 30 kilometers, 32 kilometers. So the thought process, the ideas, the culture, custom, everything is almost same. But if you go to any of the central universities, the student community of the central university will be heterogeneous in nature. That means when you sit in a class, your left side student will be from Jharkhand, another person from Delhi, some other friend from Tamil Nadu. So you will be getting a cosmopolitan crowd inside the class. So that itself will give you a better exposure compared to the state-owned university. Okay, so students from different geographical area combines in a specific campus, and you can build a very good network in your future. So that is in terms of exposure. And if you take the facilities which is inside the campus, every central universities will have space for the extracurricular activities. Like if you take Central University of Hyderabad, they have a very good football courts, tennis courts, for every sports activities and cultural activities, they have a very good platform inside the campus. So that is one of the biggest highlight. Next slide, please. So if you see the student welfare side, so they have a very good student help desk. And if you see the students activities in the politics also, it is a healthy relationships is there. And as I said, better faculties in the country. And if you see the student faculty ratio, it is when compared to the 60 students in a state-owned university when sitting in a class, but in central universities you can see very minimum students with a single faculty ratio. That is, if you take Central University of Hyderabad, they have a student ratio of 1:11, one faculty for 11 students. So that is the main highlight about the student faculty ratio. And if you see the research side, every university is having a very good research wing inside the campus. Even if it is a science program, they have a very good lab facilities and library facilities. Everything is very good in central universities. And community, heterogeneous community, the students from various parts of the countries are coming here. So coming to the next part of this, I was talking about the benefits of the central universities now. But now after your +2, how can you get into these central universities? How can you get an admission in central university? That is the main question, because in a state like Kerala, after +2, it is purely based on your academics. Whatever marks you are scoring in your +2 will be considered for your admission in higher studies. But in central universities, you need to write an entrance that is called CUET, Common University Entrance Test. Prior to 2022, it is called a CUCET, Central Universities Common Entrance Test. From 22, it is called as Common University Entrance Test. So this exam is conducted by National Testing Agency, the agency which is conducting the medical and engineering exams in the country. The same agency is conducting the CUET exams. Okay. And what is the benefit of having an entrance like this? You will be getting an equal and fair opportunity. That means if you take earlier scenario, if you want an admission in Delhi University, if you want an admission in Delhi University, you need to have a score of above 97%. Suppose a student who wish to go for a literature program or non-science program, but have completed his +2 in science, it was very difficult for them to go for a non-science program in these universities. But now CUET has given a chance to the students who have scored less marks in their +2. They need to write this exam, Common University Entrance. And if they are scoring well in this exam, they will easily get into the central university. Yes. Now, this will help, this exam will help the students to pursue higher degree in the most prestigious colleges in the country, even if they have secured lower marks in their +2. I have seen many students who are excellent in literature. They have a very good reading habit. Unfortunately, they have selected science as their subject in +1 and +2. They could not perform well there. They need to get into some of the non-science programs, but because of this mark, +2 mark, they were unable to get into good colleges. But here, the situation has changed. Any students who have scored above 50% mark can write this exam. And if they have scored well in this exam, they will be getting a selection in their the campus which they like. Okay. And the subjective bias has taken out, eliminated to protect the students' interest. And the battle of cutoff, as I said earlier, the Delhi University was having high cutoff marks. They require high cutoff mark to get into degree programs. Let it be BA, BSc or BCom. Any student who was scoring 97% mark can only get an admission in Delhi University. So that was the situation. So that has come to an end with CUET. Now, the CUET exam has given an equal opportunity for every student. The selection process is same for everyone. That means there is no management seat in central universities. Purely based on the marks which they have secured in the entrance exam will be considered for the selection. Now, what should be the pattern for this CUET exam, Common University Entrance Test? Purely, it is a computer-based exam, multiple choice exams. That means you will be having A, B, C, D options. You need to select the correct answer from the various options. So if you check the pattern of the entrance, you can see the same thing. This is taken from the CUET platform website. That means the section 1 is having 2 subsections, that is 1A and B. You don't need to look into that because section 1 is purely language. That means there are 13 different languages in section 1A, and one is English and other one is our regional language like Malayalam, Tamil, Hindi, all other languages. And section 1B is also having 20 languages. So in common, most of the students will be writing English as their preferred language. Will be taking English as their preferred language, and 40 questions need to be attempted out of 50 questions. Okay, in this section. And section 2 is domain subject. What is a domain subject? Any candidate who wish to go for a specific subject in their higher studies, that will be considered as a domain subject in some of the universities. This area is a bit confusing because every domain subject will be considered by respective universities. Some of the universities will not consider domain subject, but universities like Delhi University will be taking domain subject into consideration. Okay, so about 35 to 40 questions has to be attempted from 50 odd questions. And coming to the section 3, that is called as general test. This area, irrespective of your stream, irrespective of your subject in your +2, whether you are into science, humanities or commerce, every students need to write this part, general test. This area will be having quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, general knowledge, then current affairs. So every students who wish to write CUET need to write this part, general test. And it is pretty difficult for every students because they have not practiced this for the last 14 years of study, starting from your kindergarten. So this area need to be taken care. So quantitative aptitude is a is an area which you have already studied from your schooling. That is HCF, LCM, simplification, average, percentage, ratio and proportion, everything what you have studied in your 7th, 8th and 9th grade. Questions from that area will be coming under quantitative aptitude. And logical reasoning is also an area where you don't have any exposure till now, but the questions are a bit tricky. A puzzle type of questions will be asked in this. Your logic has to be applied in this area. Then general knowledge will have every subjects like economics, history, then sociological aspects, questions from geography, everything will be there, and anything can be asked in general knowledge. And current affairs, normally they will ask current affairs which has been in the news for the last 10 to 12 months. So this area in your age, you may find it difficult to attempt without any practice. Coming to domain subject, the syllabus of this domain subject is purely the syllabus which you have learned in your +2. That is, whatever is the content in your NCERT book, textbook, that will be your syllabus for CUET exam for domain subject. So I will give you an example. If you wish to go for an English literature, you need to write general test compulsory plus English language from section 1. So English and general section 1 and 3 is compulsory. English, only this section 1 and general test is taken into consideration. Suppose if you wish to go for BSc Physics or BSc Maths or BSc Chemistry, you need to take at least 3 domains which you have studied in your +2. That can be physics, chemistry, or maths. Got my point? So it is very clearly given in the CUET website. And a student can opt for maximum of 10 subjects. Generally, you people will be having so first option one subject, second option another subject. Likewise, you can give 10 options, subject options. So you will be considered for admission to all these subjects. Okay. Now, this is the syllabus for or exam pattern for CUET. Now, what is the pattern? If you see the pattern, I have said language, they will be asking you, they will be giving you comprehension skills. A passage will be given to you. You need to interpret that passage and you need to answer to the questions which they have given. Then grammar part will be the grammar questions will be there. General knowledge, current affairs, mental level, everything I have said. So this is the question paper pattern. And just not the CUET.samarth.ac.in. If you check this website, you will get to know what all are the domain subjects and what all are the mapping. Mapping means what subject you need to take for entrance for a specific program. So all these are given in this website. Now, what is the eligibility? As I said earlier, only 50% mark in your +2 is enough to write this CUET exam. Okay, there is no age limit. Why? Because there are a lot many students who have gone for medical, engineering and other type of exams, and they have crossed the some age which is prescribed by some of the universities. But here there is no age bar. Anyone who have completed +2 can write this CUET exam. And this year's CUET exam is conducted between May 21st and 31st. Those who are completing +2 can write Central University's exam between these dates. Now the admission is open. Application date, they have published the date and it has already started from February 9 and it will end by 12th March. You can apply up to 9 p.m. 12th March. Okay. Now, this is the link, that is cuet.summer.ac.in is the link to apply for this. And another thing is, this score, CUET score, is considered by other universities also. Any universities other than central universities, if they wish to take the score, they can take this score and can give admission to students. Okay, so that is also a very good option. You can write a single exam and you will be considered to almost around 50+ universities in the country. Okay, so that is the highlight of this exam. So that's all from my side. Any questions, Rohit?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we will move on to the Q&A sessions. Maybe
Yeah, we have,
after...
I think we have Sneha here.
Sneha is up here. That's what I was thinking about.
Yes. Please carry on.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, Sneha. Now I welcome Sneha here. We all are waiting to hear from you. Being someone who have cracked the exam, we would love to hear about your journey and the experiences that led you till here. Please take the stage. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, you are audible.
We can.
So good evening, all of you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sneha. I have completed my graduation and post-graduation from Hindu College, University of Delhi. And now I am preparing for my PhD. So it's been a great pleasure to be a part of this program. I would like to extend my gratitude towards Lumina Tech and Dheeraj sir, and also the team Resorcio for inviting me to this session. It's a great honor for me to be a part and share a few of my experience as a student of a Central University like DU. So I'm also a Lumina product till before coming to Lumina, I was also unaware about such vast opportunities we have outside our home state. So after going to Lumina, I get to know about we have such central universities like HCU, DU, JNU. I've given the entrances and I got into DU. And DU has been a game changer in my life. It's like already Dheeraj sir has mentioned about the qualities of central universities, not only DU, HCU, JNU, and every other central universities, how big the exposure central universities are giving to the students. So coming to my own personal experience as a student of DU, during my time, it was a merit system. It was not CUET, it was a merit system. So I got into Hindu college on the basis of my 12th mark. After that, I got into political science. And first of all, when I coming to the quality of a college like Hindu college in DU, the first thing to be mentioned is the diversity in the class. I've heard Dheeraj sir has already mentioned that you'll be sitting with the students from all over the world. You'll be having friends, international friends. You will be competing with the toppers from all over the country. So the competition level you have to put in, and the effort you have to make to be a good student in the class is huge. Whenever your professor throws in a topic for a discussion, it's like a confluence of ideas. You will never think about such a perspective a student will talk about. Like, നിങ്ങൾ വിചാരിക്കാത്ത രീതിയിലായിരിക്കും ഒരു ടോപ്പിക്ക് തരുമ്പോൾ അതിന്റെ ഇങ്ങനെയും ഒരു വശമുണ്ടെന്ന് നമുക്ക് ഒരിക്കലും ചിന്തിക്കാത്ത രീതിയിലായിരിക്കും ഒരു സ്റ്റുഡന്റ് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ അഭിപ്രായം പറയുക. So that's like you are getting to know about new things. You are അവിടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലാകുന്നത് you have to read more, you have to explore more. For personally, I was not a bookworm. Like, I used to study my syllabus, I study my topics, I used to give my exams, and I used to score pretty good scores, and like that's it. But after coming to DU, after coming to Hindu college, it was like I realized that I won't be able to compete with my classmates with such limited knowledge. So I rushed into the library. I started reading books. I started expanding my own knowledge. So the thing is, the competition level, your classmates, your peer groups present there will put a positive peer pressure on you to read more, to explore more, to study more, and to bring on your own thoughts and ideas about a specific topic. So that's a very big thing. That's going to change your life in a different way. That I never thought I would do a master's in the same subject, and now I'm preparing for PhD. I never thought I would get into the academics. So the thing is, when you start reading about the topic, when you start reading about the subject, you'll get to know what you want to do. If you want to pursue the subject, you'll get to know them. So the diversity in the class, the exposure you get inside the class of a 60 students or 50 or 60 students is huge. So secondly, the professors who are teaching you are like, they have a PhD from either from any of the central universities in India or from esteemed foreign universities like Harvard, Oxford, etc. So the quality of their teaching is to next level. Being their students, being in their class is it's a great opportunity. And coming to the infrastructural qualities of DU and central universities, the first thing is the library. You won't see a library like the central universities provide such library facilities that you have never seen in your home state or in any state-owned universities. It's like a huge international library where you can go and take books regarding any topic. You won't feel the scarcity of any of the books. And also you can go in there and use the reading room, use the study room 24/7. The libraries are open 24/7. You won't be facing any time difficulties like the curfew difficulties or anything. You don't have to go outside and pay for a private library. Your university is already giving you the library facilities 24/7. So such facilities are only available in central universities as per my knowledge. And also the societies. Not only the academic perspectives, the extracurricular perspectives are like so bright in central universities. Coming to DU, you have societies for every single thing, for sports, arts, music, and the Western music, classical, and for in every aspect you have different societies, and you can be a part of that society after giving the auditions. You can be a part of that society and the perform, and the places where these societies perform are like international spaces, international stages, pan India stages. So the exposure you are getting there is also huge. So not only these universities are giving you academic exposure, but also extracurricular exposure. Be it anything like be it sports, arts, or anything in which your taste is into, you can get into that and you can show your talent, show your skills over there. Not and if you are a person who is into politics, you there is no better place than central universities. The political aspects in central university, you have like there are no barriers. You're free to join any political organizations of your own thought. Like you're free to speak, you're free to express your ideas. The platform the central universities are giving you and the exposure you are getting from central universities are so big. So uh, and also especially the student exchange program. I'm not so aware about other universities, but in Delhi University, we have the student exchange program. During my first year, as a part of the student exchange program, I've been to Singapore, the National University of Singapore. So it was a 1 month program. It was a university sponsored program. I went there as a representative of my university, along with some of my friends. Like we were a group of 6 to 7 students from DU. We went there, we presented our own papers. Like during the first year of our graduation, we made our own research papers. We researched on a specific topic. We made a thesis and we presented it in another country, in another university, in another national university of a foreign country. So it was a great opportunity, personally for me. I got a great exposure over there. And so it's just about how you are utilizing your opportunities. Just getting into central university doesn't mean that you are going to get everything which I've spoke about. No, it's not like that. It's about choice. You can go to a central university and you can be a student, like silently going to class, getting your classes and going on like that. But the main thing is how we are going to utilize the opportunity. You have to explore, because there are thousands of students in your university. So nobody is going to come to you and spoon feed you and like explain to you what are the opportunities you have here. You have to nobody is going to spoon feed you here. You have to go by yourself. You have to explore your opportunities and you have to get into that. So that way you'll become more matured, you'll become more self-dependent, and also this is going to make you a better person, a better student, and a better citizen for the country. So if you have any doubts regarding any of the academic aspects or non-academic extracurricular, any aspects of a DU or any other central university, you can ask me. So also it's not like if you are also now currently I'm not a student of DU, I'm a pass out, but still opportunities are coming to me. Next month I'll be going to Mongolia representing my university to present a paper on feminism. So it's like only it's coming to these opportunities are coming to me just because I used to be a student of DU. So it's like once you are into a central university, once you show your talent over there, once you show your capabilities over there, then opportunities will come to you. So fasten your shoelaces, get ready for the race. It's a big race. As Dheeraj sir mentioned, it's a big race. You're going to compete with the students with the bright minds all over the country. So prepare well. Lumina Tech is there to support you, to give you the guidance, to give you the orientation, to give you the classes. So be ready and give the exams. All the very best for your exams. and you can personally contact me anytime for any help regarding the admissions in DU or any other central universities. Feel free to contact me anytime. And thank you once again for inviting me to this session. Thank you, Dheeraj sir. Thank you, Lumina Tech and Team Resorcio. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me.
Thank you so much, Sneha. So if any one of you have any doubts, now is the right time to ask. So all of you students, if you are having any kind of doubts, please share, feel free to ask the questions.
Any doubts? See, CUET in the exam 2022 will introduce almost 15 lakh students on the exam. In fact, it is more than the number of medical and engineering. 15 lakh students. So it's a highly competitive exam on CUET in the India best faculties without any doubt you can see them only in central universities, because our criteria in the doctorate, doctorate, and many of the faculties are the authors. So the author themselves are become your teachers. So atra or exposure kittunna or campus central universities on the and financial side. So learning in the central universities, if you take English and foreign language university, literature aspirants in the first choice English and foreign language university. Or fee structure the semester fees is less than 2,000 rupees. And in Delhi University, I think 1 year fees is around 7,000 rupees. Am I right, Sneha?
Yes, sir. It depends on the colleges. So, like, it's starting from 7,000 up to 15-20 range. Depends on the course and the college.
Okay. So that is the thing. So you don't need to give any financial burden to your parents if you are selected into any of these central universities.
And also, sir, like there are various scholarships available in central universities. Like, ഒരുപാട് scholarships ഉണ്ട്. 12th കഴിഞ്ഞ് വരുന്ന കുട്ടികൾക്ക് എന്റെ സമയത്തൊന്നും ഈവൻ എനിക്ക് അറിയില്ലായിരുന്നു ഇത്രയും സ്കോളർഷിപ്പ് ഉള്ള കാര്യം. ലൈക് സെൻട്രൽ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസിന്റെ ഒരു മെയിൻ കാര്യം ഇതാണ്, ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് നമ്മളെ തേടി വരത്തില്ല, നമുക്ക് ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ എക്സ്പ്ലോർ ചെയ്ത് നമ്മളത് കണ്ടുപിടിച്ച് അതിന് പോകേണ്ടി വരും. അപ്പോ ഒരുപാട് സ്കോളർഷിപ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഒരു രീതിയിലുള്ള ബേർഡൻ ഉണ്ടാകാത്ത രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾക്ക് ഇവിടുത്തെ ചെലവിനുള്ള പൈസ ആയാലും അതൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് കോപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന രീതിയിൽ സെൻട്രൽ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസിൽ എല്ലാ രീതിയിലുള്ള സ്കോളർഷിപ്സ് അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്.
Okay.
Yeah. And somebody has is there a book? എനിക്കൊരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് മെസ്സേജ് വന്നിരുന്നു. Is there a book club in the Delhi University? എല്ലാ കോളേജിലും ഡൽഹി യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ് ലൈക്ക് ഡൽഹി യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയുടെ അണ്ടറിൽ 70-ൽ അധികം കോളേജുകളുണ്ട്. സോ എല്ലാ കോളേജുകളിലും അവരുടേതായ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് സൊസൈറ്റീസ് ഉണ്ട്. എല്ലാ കോളേജിലും ക്യൂസിംഗ് സൊസൈറ്റി ഉണ്ട്, ബുക്ക് ക്ലബ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, ലൈബ്രറിയുടെ തന്നെ ഒരു സെപ്പറേറ്റ് കൗൺസിൽസ് ഉണ്ട്. ലൈക്ക് എല്ലാ വീക്കിലും ഒത്തുകൂടിയിരുന്ന് ഓരോ ബുക്കിനെ കുറിച്ച് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഡിഫറെന്റ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ്സുകൾ ഉണ്ട്, പാനൽ ഡിസ്കഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടാകാറുണ്ട്. സോ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കാര്യത്തിനെ കുറിച്ചും ലൈക്ക് ഒരു പിന്നോട്ടല്ല, എല്ലാത്തിലും അക്കാഡമിക്കലി ആയിട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാ കാര്യത്തിലും വളരെ മുന്നോട്ട് തന്നെയാണ് സെൻട്രൽ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസ്. ഇൻ കേസ് ഓഫ് പാനൽ ഡിസ്കഷൻസ്, ഈവൻ ഒരു പാനൽ ഡിസ്കഷന്റെ ഒരു നമുക്ക് നീഡ് തന്നെ വേണ്ടി വരില്ല. എവറി ഡേ ഈസ് എ പാനൽ ഡിസ്കഷൻ ഇൻസൈഡ് യുവർ ക്ലാസ്. എല്ലാ ദിവസവും ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഒരു ടോപ്പിക്കിൽ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഒരു ഹെൽത്തി ഡിബേറ്റ് ഡിസ്കഷൻ നടന്നിരിക്കും. സോ ബീയിങ് ഇൻ എ സെൻട്രൽ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി ഈസ് ലൈക്ക് എ ഗ്രേറ്റ് തിങ്.
Any questions? Any doubt regarding CUET? And this is the time to apply for the CUET.
Anyone has any doubts?
എനിക്കൊരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് മെസ്സേജ് വന്നിരുന്നു. വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് സബ്ജക്ട് ടു ടേക്ക് അപ്പ് ആസ് എ മൈനർ വൈൽ മേജറിംഗ് ഇൻ BA പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ സയൻസ്? സോ DU-ല് if you are taking political science as the major, political science honors it is. So minor ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത് general electives എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു സബ്ജക്ട് ഇലക്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. ജനറൽ ഇലക്റ്റീവ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് 4 സെംസ്, ആദ്യത്തെ 2 വർഷം 4 സെമ്മിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് ആയിട്ട് പഠിക്കേണ്ട, അതായത് കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് ആയിട്ട് ഓപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട ഒരു ജനറൽ ഇലക്റ്റീവ് പേപ്പർ ഉണ്ട്. അത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓരോ സെമ്മും ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പൊ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെം നിങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ച പേപ്പർ തന്നെ സെക്കൻഡ് സെമ്മിൽ പഠിക്കണം എന്നില്ല. യു ക്യാൻ ചേഞ്ച് ദ പേപ്പർ അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ടു യുവർ വിഷ്. ദർ ഇസ് എ ഹ്യൂജ് ലിസ്റ്റ്. ലൈക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ സയൻസ് ആണ് പഠിക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ you can take history as your GE, you can take even science subjects as your GE. If you are from a science background, 12th നിങ്ങൾ സയൻസ് പഠിച്ചവരാണ്, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മാനേജ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമെങ്കിൽ you can take even math, science, anything as your minor subject. പിന്നീട് ഇതിനകത്തൊരു ഡ്യൂവൽ സ്പെഷ്യാലിറ്റി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഈ 4 സെമസ്റ്ററിലും, അതായത് 2 വർഷവും ഒരേ സബ്ജക്ട് തന്നെയാണ് GE ആയിട്ട് പഠിക്കുന്നത്, ജനറൽ എലക്റ്റീവ് ആയിട്ട് പഠിക്കുന്നതെങ്കിൽ you will get a minor degree in that subject. So this minor degree, like അതുകൊണ്ട് എന്താ പറയാ, ഒരു ഭയങ്കര ഒരു ക്വാളിറ്റി, ലൈക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അതിൽ പിന്നെ മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ചെയ്യാം എന്നൊന്നും അല്ല ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്. ബട്ട് യു ക്യാൻ സ്റ്റിൽ യൂസ് ഇറ്റ് ഇൻ യുവർ റെസ്യൂമെ, ഇൻ യുവർ CV. ഇറ്റ് ഹെൽപ്പ്. സോ ഞാൻ പേഴ്സണലി ഹിസ്റ്ററി ആണ് എന്റെ 4 സെമസ്റ്ററിൽ പഠിച്ചത്. സോ ഐ ഗോട്ട് എ മൈനർ ഡിഗ്രി ഇൻ ഹിസ്റ്ററി. സോ പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ സയൻസ് പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏതാണോ പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ സയൻസ് അല്ലാതിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ പഠിക്കാൻ താല്പര്യം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന ഒരു സബ്ജക്ട്, യു ക്യാൻ ചൂസ് ദാറ്റ് ആസ് യുവർ മൈനർ, ലൈക്ക് ആസ് യുവർ ജനറൽ എലക്റ്റീവ്സ്. എനിക്കൊരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ വന്നു. Yeah, I got another direct message. Yeah, also I hear a lot of stigma around discrimination against South Indians. Have you faced it? So the thing is, അങ്ങനെ ഒരു സംഭവം ഉണ്ടോന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഉണ്ട്. It's not like സെൻട്രൽ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റീസിൽ നമ്മൾ കേൾക്കുന്ന കാര്യം തന്നെയാണ്. നമ്മൾ മറ്റൊരു സ്റ്റേറ്റിൽ, നമ്മൾ വേറൊരു സ്റ്റേറ്റിലാണ് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പം നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ മറ്റൊരു സ്റ്റേറ്റിൽ നിന്ന് വരുമ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് ഫീൽ ചെയ്യുന്ന കണക്കൊരു സംഭവം നമുക്ക് ഡൽഹി, ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് ഡൽഹിയിൽ വന്നപ്പോ ഭാഷ അറിയില്ല, ഹിന്ദി അറിയില്ല, ഒന്നും അറിയപ്പം കുറച്ച് ഒരു ഏലിയനേറ്റഡ് ഫീലിംഗ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ക്ലാസ് റൂമിലാണേലും മറ്റു കുട്ടികളുമായിട്ട് കമ്മ്യൂണിക്കേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിലും മറ്റു കുട്ടികളുമായിട്ട് മിങ്കിൾ ആവുന്നതിലും ആദ്യം ഒരു ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ബട്ട് അത് മാറണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ ആ ഒരു ലൈൻ ബ്രേക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. കാരണം നമ്മൾ പോയി നമ്മുടെ ഒരു കംഫർട്ട് സോണിൽ തന്നെ ഇരിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ we are not going to develop ourselves. Like നമ്മുടെ ലാംഗ്വേജ് ഡെവലപ്പ് ആവാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല, നമ്മുടെ സർക്കിൾ വലുതാകാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല. സോ യു ഹാവ്, ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ വിചാരിച്ച് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന 1-2 മലയാളി സുഹൃത്തുക്കളുടെ ഇടയിൽ മാത്രം നിൽക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ ഒരു എക്സ്പോഷർ, നമ്മൾ വിചാരിക്കുന്ന രീതിയിലുള്ള എക്സ്പോഷർ കിട്ടില്ല. യു ഹാവ് ടു ബ്രേക്ക് ദാറ്റ്. ക്ലാസ്സിൽ എല്ലാവരുമായിട്ടും മിങ്കിൾ ആകണം, എല്ലാ സ്റ്റുഡൻസുമായിട്ടും സംസാരിക്കണം, അങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മുടെ ലാംഗ്വേജ് ഡെവലപ്പ് ആകുക. ബീറ്റ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ്, ബീറ്റ് ഹിന്ദി, ബീറ്റ് എനി അതർ റീജിയണൽ ലാംഗ്വേജ്, അത് ഡെവലപ്പ് ആവണമെങ്കിൽ ആ ക്ലാസ്സിലുള്ള എല്ലാവരുമായിട്ടും മിങ്കിൾ ആകണം. പിന്നീട് ആദ്യം ഞാനൊക്കെ വരുന്നത്, ഞാൻ 2017 ഗ്രാജുവേഷൻ അഡ്മിഷൻ എടുക്കുന്നത്. ആ സമയത്ത് അധികം മലയാളികൾ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. അപ്പം എന്റെ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഞങ്ങൾ ഒരു 4 കുട്ടികളുണ്ടായിരുന്നു മലയാളികൾ. സോ അറ്റ് ഫസ്റ്റ് വി യൂസ് ടു ബി ഇൻ അവർ ഓൺ സർക്കിൾ. ഞങ്ങൾ അതിന് പുറത്തേക്ക് വരില്ലായിരുന്നു. സോ പിന്നീട് നമുക്ക് തന്നെ മനസ്സിലായി ഇങ്ങനെ നിന്നിട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് ഗോയിങ് ടു ബെനിഫിറ്റ് അസ്. സോ പിന്നീട് ഞങ്ങൾ തന്നെ സ്പ്രെഡായി മറ്റ് സർക്കിൾസിലേക്ക് ആളുകളുമായിട്ട് മിണ്ടി തുടങ്ങി, മറ്റ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസുമായിട്ട് മിണ്ടി തുടങ്ങി. ആൻഡ് ദെൻ വി സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് ഡോമിനേറ്റിംഗ്, ആൻഡ് ദെൻ വി സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് കോണ്ടസ്റ്റിംഗ് ഇൻ ഇലക്ഷൻസ്, ദെൻ വി സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് ബിക്കമിങ് ദ ക്ലാസ് മോണിറ്റേഴ്സ്. ഞങ്ങളിൽ തന്നെ പലരും, ഹിന്ദു കോളേജിൽ ഒരു പാർലമെന്ററി സിസ്റ്റം ആണുള്ളത്. വി ഹാവ് എ പ്രൈം മിനിസ്റ്റർ, വി ഹാവ് എ പ്രസിഡന്റ് ആൻഡ് വി ഹാവ് എ കൗൺസിൽ ഓഫ് മിനിസ്റ്റേഴ്സ്. സോ ഞങ്ങൾ തന്നെ കൗൺസിൽ ഓഫ് മിനിസ്റ്റേഴ്സിലെ മെമ്പേഴ്സ് ആയി. അതിനു മുന്നേ ആ ബാച്ചിൽ സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻസ് ആരും അങ്ങനെ ഒരു കൗൺസിലിൽ അംഗങ്ങളൊന്നും ആയിട്ടിരുന്നില്ല. സോ ഞങ്ങൾ വന്നിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ ഒന്ന് ബ്രേക്ക് ചെയ്തു. ഇപ്പം എല്ലാ കോളേജിലും ഇഫ് യു ഗോ ആൻഡ് സി, ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ഹെഡ്സ് മലയാളീസ് ആയിരിക്കും. കൗൺസിലിൽ ഒരു 2-3 മലയാളികൾ ഉറപ്പായിട്ടും ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. സോ ആദ്യം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന ആ ഒരു സംഭവം മാറി. ഇപ്പൊ ഒരുപാട് നമ്മുടെ ഒരു പോപ്പുലേഷൻ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്, മലയാളികൾ ഒരുപാട് പേരുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ ഫേസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരത്തില്ല. ക്ലാസ് റൂംസിലാണേലും ഇറ്റ് ഡിപ്പെൻഡ്സ് ഓൺ ഹൗ വി പെർഫോം ഇൻസൈഡ് ദ ക്ലാസ് റൂം. പിന്നീട് അല്ലാതെ ഔട്ട്സൈഡ് ദ ക്യാമ്പസിന് അകത്ത് അങ്ങനെ അത്തരത്തിലുള്ള ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ ഇല്ല. ഔട്ട്സൈഡ് ദ ക്യാമ്പസ് ഡൽഹിയാണ് സ്ഥലം. അപ്പം കുറച്ച് ഫേസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും, ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ ഫേസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. ബട്ട് അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് ക്യാമ്പസിനകത്ത് റാഗിങ് അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു കാര്യങ്ങളും ഇല്ല. ആന്റി റാഗിങ് സ്ക്വാഡ് ഉണ്ട്, അതെല്ലാം ആക്റ്റീവ് ആണ്. ക്യാമ്പസിന് പുറത്ത് ഫേസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരേണ്ട ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ ഓഫ് കോഴ്സ് അതുണ്ട്. അത് നമുക്ക് ഫേസ് ചെയ്യും, നമുക്ക് ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരുന്ന കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങളിൽ ഒന്നാണ്. ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് ലൈക്ക് നമ്മളെ ഒരുപാട് എഫക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന രീതിയിൽ ഉണ്ടാകില്ല. നമുക്കിവിടെ മലയാളികൾക്ക് സംഘടനകളുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ വലിയൊരു വിഷയം ഫേസ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരുമ്പോൾ അതിനകത്ത് ഇടപെടാൻ മലയാളി സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് തന്നെ സംഘടനകളുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇതുവരെ അങ്ങനെ വലിയൊരു പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ നേരിടേണ്ടി ആർക്കും വന്നിട്ടില്ല. NGO volunteer programs, is it available there? NGO programs ഒരുപാടുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പം നാട്ടിലുള്ളതുപോലെ നമുക്ക് NCC, NSS അതൊക്കെ കോളേജിനുള്ളിൽ എല്ലാ കോളേജിലും അതിന്റെ യൂണിറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. Other than that, you can be a member of any NGOs. Like കോളേജിൽ തന്നെ NGOs പ്രോഗ്രാംസ് വരാറുണ്ട്. So if you are interested in that, നമുക്ക് അതിനെ പാർട്ടാകാം. അതില് വീക്കെൻഡ്സിൽ NGOയുടെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകാനൊക്കെ പറ്റും. NGOസിലൊക്കെ ഒരുപാട് ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് നമുക്കിവിടെ കിട്ടാറുണ്ട്. Can you name some scholarship for general category? At this moment എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ ഗ്രാജുവേഷന് കിട്ടുന്ന സ്കോളർഷിപ്സിന്റെ പേര് ഓർമ്മയില്ല. ബട്ട് ഐ വിൽ ഷുവർലി സെൻഡ്, ലൈക്ക് ഞാനൊന്ന് നോക്കിയിട്ട് ഞാൻ ധീരജ് സാറിന് അത് ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുന്നതായിരിക്കും. അപ്പം ധീരജ് സാറിന്റെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ എടുക്കാം. Is it necessary to learn mathematics of class 12 for pursuing the BA economic course in DU, and as well as writing the board exam of 12th for the subject maths? I think Dheeraj sir will.
Yes. For if you need to get a graduation from Delhi University, especially for economics, maths is a compulsory subject that you need to study in your +2. Delhi University CUET or exam നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു അഡ്മിഷൻ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ അവർ പറയുന്നത് മിനിമം 3 domains is compulsory. ഈ 3 domainൽ എക്കണോമിക്സ് ആണ് പ്രിഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നതെങ്കിൽ 1 should be mathematics and other 2 should be your subject of choice, but you other നിങ്ങളുടെ +2 പഠിച്ച സബ്ജക്ട് ആയിരിക്കണം കമ്പൽസറി ആയിട്ട്. സോ ഓൺലി ഓപ്ഷൻ സിമ്പിൾ ആയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ +2 മാത്സ് കോമ്പിനേഷൻ ഉള്ള ഏത് സ്ട്രീമെങ്കിലും പഠിച്ചെങ്കിൽ you can go for economics.
I got another question. Are the hostel facilities good? DU hostels വളരെ നല്ലതാണ്. പുറത്ത് താമസിക്കുന്ന ചെലവ് വെച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ DU ഹോസ്റ്റൽസ് ഭയങ്കര ഇക്കണോമിക്കൽ ആണ്. അവിടുത്തെ ഫെസിലിറ്റീസ് ആണെങ്കിലും ലൈക്ക് യു ഹാവ് റീഡിംഗ് റൂംസ്, യു ഹാവ് ലൈബ്രറി ഇൻസൈഡ് ദ ഹോസ്റ്റൽ. പിന്നെ എല്ലാ തരത്തിലുള്ള ഫെസിലിറ്റീസും ഹോസ്റ്റലിലുണ്ട്. ഫുഡ് ആയാലും എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളിലും നല്ലതാണ്. സോ ലൈക്ക് ഈ കോളേജിൽ അഡ്മിഷൻ കിട്ടുന്നത് പോലെ തന്നെ ഒരുപക്ഷെ അതിനേക്കാൾ വലിയ കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ ആണ് ഹോസ്റ്റൽ അഡ്മിഷൻ കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. സോ ഹോസ്റ്റൽ അഡ്മിഷൻ കിട്ടുവാണെങ്കിൽ ഇറ്റ്സ് റിയലി ഗുഡ്.
Any other questions? So we are nearing our time limit. Any other questions? Rohit?
Okay, sir. I think there is no more questions. Everyone is clear.
And if you have any doubts regarding the program, you can always contact Resorcio. So we will be there to help you there.
Okay, sir. So with this, we have reached the end of the webinar. It was really an interesting session. We got to know a lot more about CUET and related graduation courses, details that will take us to the right path to build a strong career in our life. So hope you all had an informative webinar here. So I would like to make use of this opportunity to thank Mr. Dheeraj for spending his valuable time with us. It was really a great session, sir. Sharing your experience helped us learn a lot more. So being a career coach, it was a great opportunity for all the students present here to understand more about the CUET exam. And also I would like to thank Ms. Sneha for sharing her time with us. It was wonderful to learn from you the challenges, the obstacles and everything that you faced and how you have reached here, and the journey was wonderful to listen to. Thank you so much. So finally, I would like to thank each and every one of you who attended this webinar and made it a huge success. Thank you everyone.